Stars. It's Rox coming to you today with a review for Love and Hip Hop New York, Season 10, Episode 10. So let's get to it, shall we? All right, you guys, I'm frustrated because I didn't get to watch all of Love and Hip Hop Miami because my job internet was not working with me. So I'm not even going to be able to record Love and Hip Hop Miami until tomorrow, which is very annoying because I wanted to, well, anyway. That ain't gonna be up till tomorrow, you guys. But we getting this today. So let's start with Jim Jones. There's really nothing there. Jim Jones is on his mom's show. I guess she has a podcast. He didn't really say what it was, but it's called Cheers to Harlem, and I'm assuming that it's a podcast. He says his mom is doing good, you know, even though she had a little bit of trauma hit her a couple of years ago. Her house burned down to the ground. And so she lost everything. But, you know, in spite of all that, and still Mama Jones, is that what we used to call her? She looks good, you know. She's still her same self, still has her same voice. It's just whatever. So I guess Jim Jones, while he wasn't paying for his own house, he wasn't even paying his own house, but they want us to believe that I guess he got this house for his mom. I mean, maybe he did, you guys, but anyway. They're building a new house for her, and it's just about done, all right? She's excited about it. She says she wants a red door in the front. Okay, well, he's going to talk to the interior decorator, see if it goes along with everything else. And, oh, did he tell us that Chrissy is the interior decorator? That's right. Chrissy is the interior decorator, okay? She's good at that kind of thing, all right? Mama Jones don't know, though. She don't know. And we're going to kind of keep it that way because we know that is that what they used to call her, Mama Jones? Why that don't sound right? Y'all know I didn't watch a show when she was on there. She don't know that Chrissy is doing that decorating because, you know, Jim Jones has kept it away from her because she don't really like her. So we see him back at the house. He's with his doggy, you know, and Chrissy comes downstairs and she tells us that she feels bad, okay, that she didn't go to the jump-a-thon for Jonathan. We'll talk about the jump-a-thon in a little bit, you guys. But yeah, she didn't go because it's always some shit with Yandy, and you know, Yandy is the one that was, I guess, hosting it. And she has neither the time nor the inclination to want to sit up there and fight with Yandy's ass, okay? She still got Yandy on the brain too tough, you ask me. So she didn't go. She asked Jim when he's going to do the walkthrough of the house because it's just about done. And, you know, she just needs to get his final sign off on everything. And he says he's going to do it soon. You know, he kind of feels like maybe he should tell the mom, like, what you think? Should I tell my mom that you was the interior decorator or not? And she was just like, I mean, I'm going to leave that up to you, okay? Because Chrissy also knows that the mama don't really like her. They don't have any relationship because she doesn't like the fact that they're together. So Chrissy going to do what she, you know, I guess what her man has asked her to do. But as far as Mama Jones, she still doesn't have any kind of relationship with her. She can only hope that once Mama Jones walks her ass up in that house and looks at how beautiful it is, that she will respect her for all the hard work that she did on the place. Okay, I guess we'll see that in the future. Now, let's get over to Jonathan so we can talk about the jump-a-thon. So Jonathan has a nephew named Derek. Derek has a physical disability where I don't know exactly. Did he say that the bones were fused together? Some of his joints were fused together. He was not able to walk, okay? And Jonathan loves his nephew to death. I'm not even going to make jokes because it's a sweet little kid involved. And, you know, Jonathan's ass, who I'm really hoping is not just using his nephew for, you know, this show. But the kid seems to actually be a cute, sweet kid, and he's evidently has a presence on social media. I've never heard of the little boy, but, you know, he's super positive, and Jonathan wants to just be able to help. So he tells Yandy that the doctors that have all seen him in the past have all just wanted to just amputate his legs. However, there's a doctor in Spain that's reached out and said that for $160,000 that he would do the surgery and that the little boy would be able to walk. So he's telling Yandy this, and Yandy is just like so like like, oh my God, we have to do something to help him. She gonna make sure that this little boy gets the money that he needs for this surgery. Now, he got Yandy on board, right? Okay, next he has to meet with Kimbella and Chrissy because he wants them also. You know, those are his girls. And even though the last time they met at the Your Thought perfume campaign that he had, he's hoping that this time the meeting, once everybody's cooled down, you know, maybe this meeting will go much smoother and he can get to the real reason why he's there, which is for his dear little nephew, Derek. So Chrissy gets there first. As soon as she sits down, I was like, Jonathan, if you want this girl to participate, you better not even say that it was Yandy's idea, okay? Because them two girls see red when they hear Yandy's name. Sure enough, once Kimbella gets there and Jonathan is just like, you know, I just hate what happened at the Your Thought perfume campaign. And what happened there, like he didn't know. And Kimbella was just like, oh, she didn't like the way he was acting. You know, he was on Yandy's side, you know, and she just don't even understand how he can do that and choose her side and all of this, okay? It turns into this whole big we hate Yandy thing all over again. And fine, if you guys don't like each other, fine. Why does it bring up this much? Why does it bring up this much anger? It's just way too much, you guys. But you know, once they was complaining, and Jonathan, he tries to take the, you know, I love you route that, you know, motherfuckers try to do when they trying to game you. And Kimbella was just like, Chrissy was just like, it didn't feel like love when I walked in there. Okay. So like I said, they see red when Yandy's name is mentioned. You should have just left her name out of this whole thing. Jonathan just wants to move forward. Isn't that something? He stirs up the pot and then he wants to fucking move forward. Go figure. So he's telling them, okay, listen, that's fine. Let's move to the next subject. The reason why I really want you guys to be here today is because he has his nephew, Derek, and he's trying to have a jump-a-thon that Yandy has suggested. And as soon as he says that, Chrissy was just like, yeah, okay. Yandy, anytime she's involved, it doesn't end well for me. So I'm just going to write a check and send that on. I said, girl, I don't blame you. But anyway, Yandy suggested this jump-a-thon is for his nephew so that he can be able to walk. They can have money for the surgery for him to be able to walk. And the girls are on, you know, of course we're going to be on if it's trying to help a kid, you know, a sweet little innocent kid to have a better quality of life. Why not? Okay, so even though, you know, they pissed about the Yandy part, they've agreed to help too. So on the day of the jump-a-thon, Jonathan is hoping that the money that's raised, you know, everybody has put it on their social media and, you know, it's a whole bunch of people there at the jump-a-thon. And, you know, Yandy's been putting the boots on the ground, trying to make sure that people support and all, you know, he's hoping that they'll get the money, they'll raise the money for the nephew. I said, I'm going to need some receipts. Okay, I'm sorry. I know it's for the sweet little boy and all, but what happens if the money goes over the amount that they need? Where that money go? Okay, I'm fine if it goes to the little boy, you know, his future hospital visits or things like that, but I'm still gonna need to know, because when it comes to Jonathan, something in me, you know, especially with the fact that, you know, he wasn't able to get this money together because, you know, what did he say? His extreme partying in the past and drugs and all of that. Now he doesn't have the money. So yeah, we just gonna need them receipts. Thank you. Anyway, Yandy is there, Sin is there, you know, they're supporting, and Jonathan tells her that Kimbella and Chrissy are gonna be there as well. And Yandy says, that's fine. You know, they can be here, they can support, of course. I don't have to interact with them. I don't have to have any contact with them, but they can definitely be here. Yandy has no problem with that. We see Samaya Reese. I said, oh, look at that. There go Mona at work again. Okay, a blast from the past. Samaya looks good. I've seen her in social media though. She has a business called Slim Tea, and she tells us that yeah, that's her rags to riches story. Last time we saw her, she was living in the attic and she was broke, busted, and disgusted. Now she is living high on the hog. She has a multi-million-dollar business, and she's looking good. So of course she'll come down and support. Okay, read, Let everybody see how good I look now. Okay, you had a jump-a-thon with heels on. They was like, did you come to slay or did you come to damn do some jumping and raise some money? Okay, a little bit of both. Kimbella shows up. She says even though Jonathan get on her fucking nerves, you know, she does have a soft spot for the babies. You know, her being a mother as well. So, yeah, she's going to do whatever she can to help the little boy. So, you know, after Jonathan introduces Kimbella to little Derek, he's got a little scooter that helps him get around. He still is hell-bent on getting Yandy and Kimbella to talk. I swear, you guys, it's been 5 seasons probably since Kimbella and they fight every season. So it's just like, I just, for the life of me, why are we just insisting on making these two be friends? Whatever. You know, she was like, I'm not going over there to Yandy, but Yandy can come over here to say hi, you know. So then he calls Yandy over, and Yandy is hip to it. She ain't fixing to come over there either. First of all, we at this jump-a-thon. You trying to start this mess. Do you want us to raise this money for your damn nephew or not? Not your damn nephew. See, you got me calling the baby out his name. That fucking Jonathan is a fucking mess, you guys. Oh, you want us to raise this money for the baby or not? You know, or do you want us to be fighting here? Because Kimbella can't never seem to hold herself, you know, she can't control herself when she gets around Yandy. So, you know, Jonathan is trying to tell Yandy to go over there near Kimbella, but then he's like, no, it's past Kimbella, you know, but they don't need to speak and they don't speak. So that's probably best. So anyway, Yandy gets up on the microphone, thanks everybody for coming, their support. You know, she's got a special gift for Jonathan that he wasn't aware of. It looks like the mayor's office has donated $5,000 towards a little boy's surgery, so that's good. So then Jonathan gets up there and he thanks everybody and he tells them that, you know, they have raised enough money for the first 2 surgeries for the little boy. So, you know, very good, very good. Okay, like I said, I'm not even gonna say nothing because it's for the little boy. But Jonathan, so later on, Jonathan wants to celebrate that the jump-a-thon was a success. So he has a sexy lingerie slumber party, and he's gonna have Yandy there and Samaya there and Sin, you know, all his girls. And it seems like he's also invited Kimbella. All right. And Kimbella says, yeah, even though he gets on my fucking nerves, you know, she did have a good time at the jump-a-thon. So baby, this is, you know, maybe this is going to be good, even though Yandy's going to be there. She knew Yandy was going to be there too. And of course, you know, like I said, Kimbella, whenever she sees Yandy, she sees red. She cannot control herself. All right. But she comes on in. Yandy, when she sees her coming to the door, Yandy was just like, oh, God. Like, why do we have to deal with this girl every single time? Kimbella comes in, sits down. Okay, we're going to have fun, girls. We're going to have fun. So we're going to play truth or dare. All right, truth. All right, who has a question? Well, who in the room do you have a beef with? I mean, we didn't warm up to it or nothing. We just jumped right to the races, okay? And of course, Jonathan looks at Kimbella, and Kimbella starts talking about how she's so pissed at Yandy because of this fight that happened with Chrissy and how Yandy didn't try to jump in, okay? Now, you mean to tell me that you still this mad 7 fucking years later? Yandy was just like, you mad at me because I didn't jump in even though I did. Didn't I, Samaya? Samaya said, yes, she did. Okay, even though I did try to jump in and stop it, okay, you mad at me for trying to stop the fight, but you not mad at the bitch that beat your ass, had your ass all up in the air for everybody to see. Okay, now what kind of sense does that make? I'm thinking to myself, like, why was you even talking about this last season? You was mad at Yandy last season because she left your ass high and dry on the reunion show the season before and didn't say that you guys had planned that damn ambush at the baby's birthday party, okay? Remember, she left you hanging on that. And then last season, you was mad at her because she's a fake and a phony and she adopted this little girl just for attention and all that. But oh, this season, now you mad at her because of the shit that went down with Chrissy 7 fucking years ago. Mona, bitch. You guys really trying to dig up these old and antiquated beefs? We have moved past this shit. And this damn Kimbella, I'm talking about, you would think that the fucking fight happened last week. Okay? The way she is all up in Yandy's face, like, you not gonna do nothing? What you gonna do? Nothing. I'm not even a fighter. But I don't know too many times I'm gonna let a bitch be up in my face saying shit like that. I mean, I might get fucked up, but you know, you gonna get the hell out of my personal space. Like all this right here. Bitch, don't be in my face with that. Okay, don't do that, please. So she's going off and going on and yelling and screaming, and you know, Yandy is just like, you stupid, this don't make no sense. And you know, then she just gets so riled up, she throws her drink, you know, and that's I would think that we all thought that this group of girls was above the drink throwing, but obviously not. So everybody jumps up, you know, here come the crazy 88s. Oh, no, we're not gonna do that. We're not doing that. Sin is trying to talk sense into Kimbella. At first I thought Sin and Kimbella was gonna get into it because Kimbella was, she was so heated that her anger was kind of, it wasn't really focused on Yandy. It was kind of any bitch can get it. That was kind of the mode that she was in. So I was just like, wait a minute, slow your roll now, baby. What you doing? And then I'm thinking to myself, like, you know that Yandy is not gonna fight you. Kimbella, what are you doing all of this for? You know, the crazy 88s is in there and they trying to calm her down. And she was just like, I don't care. You know, what you gonna do? You not gonna do nothing. What you gonna do? Nothing. Okay? Again, when you taunting somebody like that, even though I fully believe that some of this shit is planned out, I was just like, Yandy, you know, she stayed true to her name, and the poisonous frog leaped. I said, girl, you better do shunny. She threw all of them drinks and rushed over there. I was like, Yandy's not a fighter. I know she probably hate that she even let herself go there, considering she has like legitimate businesses that she's trying to protect and all, but I really wanted her to get over there just so I could see what would happen. But the crazy 88s wasn't gonna let that happen. And Mona was probably right on the outside of the cameras like, oh no, we're not having that. But the way that Kimbella was talking, bitch, she wanted it. She wanted all the smoke. Let somebody get to somebody every now and then. Don't you agree? All right, you guys, and then jumping over to Olivia. So she meets with Yandy. That used to be her girl, you know. So Yandy's so happy to see her. She's so happy to see Yandy. Okay, it's just like old times. She tells Yandy that she's engaged. You know, she got engaged a few years ago. I think the guy's name was Sean. She said he's the love of her life and he makes her happy and safe and secure. So she's, you know, excited about this next chapter of her life. Yandy tells her that she don't talk to Kimbella no more. She was just like, what? You don't? Girl, have you not watched this show for the last fucking 5 seasons? I just told you they've been fighting for 5 seasons. Why don't you know this? Everybody knows this. Even though Yandy was in her wedding and all of that, all of a sudden she's so mad again. I'm sorry, I'm jumping off topic here. So she says, yeah, she mad at her because, this shit that's going on with Chrissy. Okay. And then Chrissy mad at her because she had something to say about a foreclosure, an article that was in the paper that Yandy just commented on because it was an article in the paper. Okay, damn, we can't talk on that? Olivia's like, you are kidding me. So she can be friends with Chrissy, who just dog walked her ass? Yes, can you believe it? No, girl, she can't believe it. Well, Olivia tells Yandy that old man Richie D stole some money from her. Stole all her money, actually, from the profits of December. And Yandy was like, oh, no, I know my friend Richie D, and there's no way that, you know, Rich Dollars Entertainment would do something like that. Olivia was like, he did do it. I know it for a fact. Okay, I had all my lawyers draw up all the papers and we couldn't find him. You know, he was hiding from us. I said, hiding from you in fucking plain sight. He's been on the damn show for 10 damn seasons. You mean to tell me you couldn't find him nowhere, Olivia? Please. Mona. Now, bitch, I'm gonna need you to tighten up on this script. Oh, shit. It should say, how you mean you can't find him? That nigga been everywhere. Los Angeles, Atlanta, New York. Anyway, Yandy still doesn't believe it. Olivia's like, believe it, trust me. Okay, and don't let me get to cussing you out up in here because you want to tell me that your friend didn't do it when I'm telling you he did. Well, Yandy says, well, you guys need to just sit down and have a conversation. We tried to do that, you know, and he didn't want to admit it then. Okay, so yeah, it's just, he just foul. He just wrong. He stole my money. Yandy was just like, okay, I'm gonna mind my business. I ain't getting into that. Thank you. Okay, because Olivia still got a bone to pick with old man Richie D. We jump over to Richie D and we see him. He says, you know what, all this bad blood and all these rumors floating around that Olivia's putting out there. You know, he can't have that. He trying to get his artist Janoski off the ground, and he don't need people to be thinking that he's stealing money and shit. Okay, so he gonna get this story straight. He gonna go talk to his old bookkeeper, boo. Bookkeeper, and that would be his mother. Okay, the shrewdest businesswoman he knows. Okay, so he goes to the house and he tells Mom, guess who I saw the other day? She was like, who? He said, Olivia. She said, shut up, she's in town? Okay, he said, yeah, well, she was in town the other day. What's she doing here? He says, she tells me that I stole her money, that she didn't get no money from December. And the mama was like, you know a lie, I don't care who tell it. Oh no, we did not steal it. As a matter of fact, she owe you money. That girl made hundreds of thousands of dollars touring all over the place singing December. I said hundreds of thousands. Now y'all gonna stop lying to us. Y'all gonna stop it. But yeah, hundreds of thousands of dollars. They spent tens of thousands of dollars on her, you know, mixtape and her touring and, you know, her meeting with people and management and clothes. And I mean, you know, she didn't pay for not one thing. Okay. So yeah, she owe you money. And old man Richie D was like, I was trying to say. And she was like, but you know what the problem is she got wrapped up with Cisco. Okay. And he was telling her all kind of shit. I said, child, not the administrative of ass whoopers. From the Creep Squad? Oh, shit. You guys, I was glad to hear old Cisco's name. Richie says that, you know, he probably was up in her ear and saying a whole bunch of shit because they had some beef back in the day as well. So then they show a clip of when Cisco wanted to beat old man Richie D's ass at a bar. I don't remember what they were arguing about, but I remember when this argument took place. You know, Cisco ain't got time for talking. Fuck all this talking, he gonna beat some ass. His mom tells him, you need to just go on and sit down with Cisco and get it all straightened out because, you know, we can't have this bitch going around saying that, you know, your money was stolen. She's like, but you better be prepared, okay? Make sure your sugar on balance and everything. Let me stop. Make sure you straight and you ready because it's gonna be a confrontational meeting. Okay, well, we already know that the AAW do not play. Next scene, you guys, I'm telling you, was something that brought some tears to my eyes. We have finally got 3/4 of the Creep Squad back together. That's right, you guys. The director of Baby Daddies, the DBD, that would be Peter Guns. The Ho-Ho, head of Ho Operations, okay, that would be Rich Dollars. And the administrator of ass whippings, the AAW, that would be Cisco. They are all going to be in one place together. The AAW hasn't made it there yet. We just got the DBD and the Ho-Ho. All right, and they sitting there talking. The DBD is going to act as the mediator today. So the Ho-Ho tells the DBD, you know, as we bring this meeting into order, okay, the AAW, in violation of code 115-9B, okay, where it says clearly that you're not supposed to get in some other bitch's ear and tell her that somebody is stealing her money. It says it clearly in the rule book. Yeah, it looks like the AAW had done told Olivia that, you know, the Ho-Ho had just stole her money. And, you know, the DBD was like, no, that's not right. So then in walks the AAW. Okay, that music was serious. That nigga come in, he take off his jacket. I said, I told y'all the AAW, he ain't got time for this. Shit. He sit down, y'all, and he real cool. I was like, okay, Cisco, I'm liking this new approach. He just sort of like, what's up? Well, just like we said in the rule book, okay, Article 1519-8B. This is an amended, you know, rule book here. Where you ain't supposed to be telling bitches that the Ho-Ho had then stole his, you know, her money. Okay, you told Olivia that the Ho-Ho stole his money. The AAW said, I ain't told her that. Come on. Like, what do you guys think this is? The DBD said, that ain't right. You ain't supposed to do nothing like that. He said, oh, there you go, DBD. Always got the Ho-Ho's back. And the DBD was like, I'm just saying what's right, okay? Oh, the Ho-Ho is so upset. You went behind my back and you was booking shows for her and you guys was going on tour and you was all up in her ear. You was telling her I was stealing your money. And the Ho-Ho was so I said, listen, balance, I just said. Y'all got the butterscotch candies. You know, Cisco sitting up there listening, and you know, he was just like, yeah, I probably should have told you that we was doing the booking. Yeah, maybe that was my bad. I'm sorry. But as the AAW, I am not going to go against the ho-ho and tell, you know, this girl that the ho-ho is stealing money. Okay, DBD, put that on record. I did not tell this girl he was stealing money. Now the ho-ho's still mad. You should have said something. You should have told me. You did go and you told her I was taking the money. And the AAW was like, I did not tell her that. Well, now the ho-ho don't know what to do. Okay, well, shit, he figured if he sat up here and screamed enough that finally the AAW would admit to it. But since he's sticking to his story, then maybe he need to sit down with Olivia. Okay, maybe that's where the problem is here. So the AAW says, I want to adjourn this meeting, but I also want to say that you need to set up another meeting, DBD, ho-ho, okay, AAW. All we need is the chief fuck nigga, and then we'd have had the whole group. Y'all, where he at? But y'all set up another meeting. We can sit down with Olivia and we can get all this taken care of. I said, I am proud of the AAW, okay? We might have to change his name. The administrative ass whoopings ain't gotten to a fight yet. Even with the ho-ho all up in his face with all that. Nigga, if you don't back up. I mean, that nigga was yelling and screaming. I said, you gonna pass out. Shit. All right, you guys. So yeah, I'm mad, but I guess I get to eat lunch today since I can't do both of my videos. Love and Hip Hop Miami will be up tomorrow. Okay. Make sure that you rate, comment, and subscribe to the channel. I'm itsrox. The channel is for itsrox, and everything else I do will be in the bottom bar. All right. So I hope that you have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your day, and I plan on doing the same. Till next time, rock stars. Bye.